Word to my mama, I promise I gotta go get it. Hop in my whipping and be on my way. Now I'm copping a ticket to Cali. My mission to Valley, the babes in the lake till I finally come back to Miami.
Yo, what up, guys? It's Data Gray here, and I'm coming at y'all with some more heat. And today, I wanted to talk about a character I feel like is very underrated in the My Hero Academia world, and that is Suyu, the bitch that can do anything a frog can do. And like, I feel like she underrated for the simple fact that she doesn't have like a really clear-cut weakness besides cold, but at least from what I've seen, it's very rare that a situation like that will come up for her personally, except for that one time when they were getting finessed by that 200 IQ bitch. But besides that, her weakness really hasn't come up, and I feel like she's one of the most well-rounded characters when it comes to using her powers and also the limit at which she can use them, because seemingly I've never seen a moment where she couldn't use at least one of her powers to solve a situation. And I feel like it's not even just her powers that carry her through situations. I feel like as she gets better and smarter as a hero, she is like far more useful than a lot of other characters. Like recently, she learned how to go invisible, and I don't know, like when I saw that, I just feel like her usefulness went up a lot. Like she could literally sneak into a villain base and just chill there, listening to all their fucking plans, and then once she got what she needed, just bring it back to the squad. And then boom, we got a plan on how to beat these niggas, or we know their next move, so now we can move on them type shit. And I feel like no one really talks about that, and I feel like it's something that needs to be mentioned. And I feel like also, besides characters probably like Todoroki and Bakugo and just people with a lot of raw power, she might not be able to fight them heads up, but I feel like she could at least hang with them, like in the fade, or get away if she need to get away. And I feel like, like really, no other character could really say that. Like at least that's in the same grade as them. On the hero side, on the villain side, there's a few characters that could probably do that too if they really needed to. But I feel like for the hero side, for the most part, the characters are pretty weak because they still learn their powers or whatever. But even then, back when she was at the same level as them, you know, they hadn't learned much, she was still one of the more superior characters, even when they first got attacked by the villains. If it wasn't for her, then Deku and I forgot his name, the nigga with the sticky balls on his head. No homo. I'm sorry, I feel like I had to say it. But if it wasn't for her, then, I mean, don't get me wrong, they worked together to get out the situation, but they were panicking, and they was, you know, you saw how they was. They were not ready for the shits at all. And Suyu, she was calm, and she was collected still. She might not have had a whole plan like how Deku put together, but just the fact that they first real encounter with villains, she was able to be that cool about everything that was going on and still use the best of her abilities in a situation where she was surrounded and could have died at any moment. I feel like that really speaks to her character personally, because even though oh my god, okay, I'm gonna just call him Grape Juice because I don't remember his name, but I remember him having a move, something like that. So I'm gonna just call him Grape Juice. But even you saw him, like, he might have put on a brave face, but when he was throwing all them sticky bombs down, he was crying and he was panicking. Like, Suyu, none of that. She was, she was out of there. You feel me? And I feel like that really says a lot, not even just about her powers, but about how she uses them and how she can stay calm in any situation. I've like, as long as I've been watching the show, and I don't read the manga, so I can't speak for anything that's related to that. I'm talking strictly show. I've never seen her panic before, and I feel like that's another underrated quality of hers that I feel like a lot of the characters and a lot of the kids on the hero side should take note of, because at one point there have been moments where all the other characters panic. Like, panicking is some of the worst things you could do, like when you trying to save somebody or when you in like a crisis situation. And I feel like they should really take note of Suyu and what she doing when she in those situations. And like, I feel like that's one of the main reasons that as a character she is underrated. And it's not even her powers specifically that make me say this or any of these things. It's just even thinking about, like, the skill ceiling for her power is a lot higher than a lot of the other characters also, if you think about it. Like, the potential that her character has as a whole is really, really high, I feel like, because if she can learn like some type of martial arts or something like that and like infuse it with her powers, just imagine all the people that she would be dropping. Like, literally dropping niggas left and right type shit. And I know when it comes to like raw power, like, just punching motherfuckers out and shit like that, she's not all powerful like that. But at the same time, I feel like once she like fully realize her powers and learn how to use them to the fullest extent, like, bruh, she is going to be dropping shit. Like, she's going to be a huge ass threat to the villains. And I know she's not one of those heroes like a lot of the people in her class that want to just strictly fade people all the time, but like, as a hero, your top priority is saving people, but it's also dropping villains. Because if you didn't have to do that, then there would be no need for any of the heroes in the first place. So she's gonna have to fade whether she like it or not, and she gonna have to get good at it fast, especially since now all of the villains are gathering up under one umbrella and shit, and now that they're gonna be more coordinated with they attacks in the future. Like, right now they're not necessarily worried about it, at least at the arc I'm in, because it's episode 60 right now that we're on, and they just got their provisional licenses or whatever, but you can tell, like, pretty soon that the villains is going to probably try to make another move within the next like 2 to 3 episodes. I feel like they're going to at least begin to make a move, and they're gonna have to keep getting better and better if they want to be able to measure up when the time comes. And so I feel like when it comes to that, she has a lot of room to grow as a character and the way that she uses her abilities, and I just can't wait to see when she live up to her full potential and really just start putting hands on all of these motherfucking villains, because I feel like she is a character that has major room for improvement. Her and the girl that can create shit with her body, like the metal, I feel like her skill ceiling is pretty high too. But like, she's just one of those characters. I really like the character, and when the time comes when she learn how to use her abilities like that, boy, bruh, like they don't even want to see her in the field. They don't want to see that. The villains do not want that, bruh. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about today. And let me know what you think in the comments and down below. How you feel about Suyu? You think that she got the potential to be, sleeping shit, or do you think that I'm wrong? You think that she not all that underrated? She just not that cold. Not as raw as I think she is. Just let me know what you think. But I hope you liked the video. And yeah, have a good one. Peace.